Ayuk, it does. It does. The ultimate flex. Love to see that. Imagine it being accompanied by a double shiny Dialga in the same reset. I can't stop dreaming it. By the way, how's it going? Hold on, I got the wrong bottom screen, bro. Give me a second. I'm streaming the wrong one. Not this one, not... No, yeah, it is this one actually. Gotta change the... By the way, imagine if in this game the map in the pocket didn't exist. If we had to approach this roamer as one of the ones that you go for in like Argon and Soulsilver, like it is not this convenient. In these games, it doesn't feel like being that convenient actually to be going for them this way. Oh, I see. I see. In black and white or black and white too? Got it, got it. But did you choose black and white because of the reason why you don't have many black 2 and white 2, or because I went for black and white even if I had black 2 and white 2 actually. Both of the hounds were not something, I mean, the best thing for me actually, because I prefer to encounter the shiny, but of course I can't for a starter. But at least I can see sparkles in black and white. And also I choose black and white because it was the beginning of my adventure in Gen 5, so I wanted for it to be the original game and not the, I don't know, the one that came after black and white. I don't know about you. Alright, got it. By the way, give me a second, I gotta save here again, because I was using the shoes, like the default shoes, but I want to just do like a single step, not run into the place. Alright. By the way, the next time I will be on the parallel round, it will be the Safari Zone, it seems. Unless something more important comes in between these sessions, actually. Just as Arceus did. It made me shift the journey. By the way, free encounter for Cresselia. I don't know how many encounters I want to do tonight, but 75 for sure. I don't know if I will try to do more. Yeah, it will. It will. I agree. Also because I'm not used to see those Pokémons appearing actually. The ones that I will be going for, apart from, I mean, Psyduck, but no, I mean, still not a Pokemon I'm used to see appearing. Like I've never hunted in a place in which I could find. Hi Froyud, thank you so much. To you too. To you too, how's it going? Oh, I see. Was it a good session? By the way, thank you so much. I also do, honestly. I really like this setup. It will be testing for sure, but I think it will be... To me, it will be iconic. Like, these sounds will be fun in the end. I mean, they already are to me, actually. I like them. And honestly, like, again, since my last experience with the Romer that was Masprit, I was expecting for this Cresselia to be more, to make me feel more tired at the end of these sessions, because already I've always been looking at the map, etc. But not really. I don't know if I already counted the encounter for Masquerain actually. Yeah, I did. Probably I didn't for Cresselia, I guess. I don't know. No, I did. Anyway, as I was saying, I'm feeling pretty chill actually. So not bad. Balux. What is that? Why? My longest Cresselia reset? Still not even too long, I think. Probably... I would say like 3 minutes. Of me, like... I mean, only counting the seconds in which I was going up and down, of course. Not when I was resting or doing something else. I think I got like 3 encounters that were a bit worse, but nothing special, still. But in general, in this round, like I've never really had like those super long encounters. I mean, it depends on what we mean by saying super long, actually, but it is strange for an encounter to take more than 2 minutes, in which you actively play. Can you remind me, like, oh no, you are in the Union Cave, aren't you? No, the Dark Cave, like, I don't know which one. I mean, the one before the first city in Dialga and Soulsilver, isn't it? I never remember. No, the Union Cave is the other one, after the first batch. Probably that one is the Dark Cave. And it would make sense. But I mean, that cave is also like linking the last city to the first one, so kind of a union cave too. Yeah, it happened many times actually. Many times. There are the times in which Cresselia is like across the map and then I go down, and from being across the map it directly goes into my route, and that one, like, I miss it like 100% because I don't have the reaction time for it, because I'm trying to, because it is unlikely to happen, so I'm not even considering it. but every time it happens, I lose it. And then it also happened like other times, which I was reading the chat actually, and I lost it. No, yeah, it isn't too worse actually. Too bad, sorry. Also because in the long run, I mean, that one kinda is like a waste of an encounter, alright? Like in the long run, a single encounter is not really what makes the difference. So, fair. Yeah, I mean, it is tedious, but it's not like an objective thing, it to be tedious, actually. Because if you like it, it isn't in the end. It just takes long, but I like the process, honestly. I really like these unique counts, actually. So, yeah. On the long run, might get tedious only, I mean, to me, only when it comes to like being on it for months without pauses or whatever, so that you are always on the same games. But I'm already kind of playing around it by, of course, being hunting for multiple Pokemon at the same time, so not only a single roamer. Because there are people that actually go for, I don't know, double of the same roamer. That I don't know even how it is possible actually for the roamers in which you have to check the map. To me, that one is not convenient at all, going for two at the same time. So that's already something. But also, like once per week, almost, I go for a parallel hunt, so I see other Pokemons. So, and the goal is just that the utility curve of my happiness in hunting Cresselia doesn't go low, because I got a little break every time. So every single time I'm back on Cresselia, I got the hype, you know, because I feel like I lost a session, I want to gain it, you know. So I don't think that the hype will ever go away from this zone. Then, when in October I will still be here, we can talk about it again. By the way, honestly speaking, Masquerain is worse than Masquerain is the worst talent right now, and I'm not even lying. Cresselia is not the point here. But I think that seeing that green Masquerain appearing will probably be one of the craziest finds ever for me, actually. An encounter that takes, on average, from 2 to 3 repels, and like 5 minutes is insane. Of course, I'm not actively hunting for it, because like, I don't know, 20% of the time, no, a bit less, a little percentage of the time that I spend during this stream is not with me moving for Masquerain because of the encounter or because I'm playing on other games, but I'm collecting Sophie encounters per stream when it comes to Masquerain. So that one is the worst one, actually. Just to make things more difficult, yeah, literally. I think that the encounter rate for Masquerain is 5%, without the repel trick. It should be 95 Source Kit, 5% Masquerain. But I'm not sure. Like I will check. Hold on, let me start the Dialga's encounter. I want to be sure actually. Because I checked it months ago, unironically. Like this journey with these devices and everything set here on OBS, like is sitting here like since September. So I don't remember it anymore, actually. So it is Route 229. Yeah, 95 Source Kit, 5% Masquerain, yeah. And right now it's at 100%, as you can see. The best percentage I could get was 12 point something, like almost 13. But no, honestly. I could have considered doing that, like a single phase. Hold on. Did I crash? No, yeah, I'm still on. Alright. I thought I crashed actually. And then I could have gone into Masquerain after having found Source Kit. The point is that I much prefer, when it comes to this specific journey for Cresselia, to be setting a target and finding the target, so that every season was got as the protagonist a target and not a phase for the target. I want for every single season to be like an important season. I don't want to be inserting filler seasons to this journey, you know. So that's why. That's the only reason why I didn't go for a Source Kit. Oh, the percentage of giving an encounter with the repel trick? I don't know how to calculate it actually. If you know, tell me, because I'm curious actually, because I don't know. But can you tell me, I mean, how did you check it? Can you check it in the Pokémon encounter calculator or on something else? Because I didn't know you could if you did it on that software. By the way, honestly, if it is 3% every time I touch a tile, I mean, it seems worse to me than 3%, honestly, considering that I'm on average wasting 2.5 repels. That actually means almost 1,000 steps. I would have said it was worse, honestly, than 3. 3 seems pretty high. Alright, you didn't know that actually. I will take advantage of it in the future. Alright. Good to know. For example, right now I lost the encounter for Cresselia actually, but I got it again. Also because like many times, in the end, it actually isn't really the way I said before. So it is not that when you lose the encounter for Cresselia, every time means that you have kinda lost an encounter when it comes to the time. Because many times you lose it, but it stays in those like close areas, and by a couple moments you get it back. So No, yeah, sure. I mean, sometimes the Pokemon Encounter Calculator, very rare times, but gives like informations that aren't super accurate actually. I remember that it wasn't giving me the right percentages when I was doing my repel trick for Whismur. I remember it was saying that Diro was like super rare, but it was unironically like the word percentages were messed up. In fact, like I kind of built in my mind the idea of Whismur being like a 30% actually, considering how many times I was able to see it. Because for example, also Diro was changing, but also the other Pokemons, like the word thing was a bit messed up in that encounter, but probably it was because of the ON sound that was doing something, I don't know, in the software, I mean. Probably it was it that was making it not being that accurate, I guess, I don't know. There are many Masquerain encounters, I think. I think I started from 40. I already got 11 actually, in half an hour. It's a lot. I mean, a bit less than half an hour, actually, 20 minutes. Because I wasted some of the starting minutes. Yeah, you can actually say that. Yeah, I'm trying hard right now. I'm curious to know my fate, actually. In the end, I'm almost like I'm kind of single hunting for everything apart Dialga, so I'm slowly getting so few encounters, but in every single one. So by the time I will be to higher numbers to all of those. So I mean, I'm expecting for at least one of these three not to be fast. Not to be, sorry, not to be long, and to be fast, actually. So, who knows? Maybe the next shiny is close. Because in the end, like, we gotta consider, like, all the encounters put together. And I am at, like, almost 1,000 in the end. In 4 sessions, actually, because this one isn't completed. So in the end, 1,000 encounters. There are many Pokemon that many times shine before 1,000. So the fact that we are at the beginning right now doesn't mean that I'm not finding anything. I can definitely find something I encounter. So yeah, it is on. It is on. Imagine. Also because on the Pokemon Encounter Calculator, it is not counting that I'm using Illuminate, and it is not counting that I'm using the White Flute. So that 3% is definitely messed up. Like 100%, there is no way it isn't. It has to be a little lower. I don't know. By the way, guys, I was actually considering shifting this one like to the middle, like these. Do you think it looks great? Greater? Not great. I mean, also great, but I don't know. like this way. Because I wasn't liking the fact that when there is a text box, it doesn't look like this clean, honestly. It was looking cleaner before. Probably if I shift it. There are the words that got cut down here, like, I mean, cut in half, not down, but I'll think about it. The double shiny arc looks majestic, by the way. I love it. Even if the regular one is way leaner. Like, also because it is white is kinda cold as a color rather than gold, actually. So it was working better in this graphic, but a shiny one is a shiny one. I mean, a shiny too. Not one. By the way, almost 12 hours into it, so almost half of a day of my life spent into these sounds. And I couldn't be any prouder. There we go. I don't even know like how many days of my life total I spent into shiny hunting, actually. Only the Whismur arc took me... I don't remember if it was 300 hours in the end. Probably 200 and something, not 300. I don't remember, actually. Probably Larios was 300. But I didn't count the hours for it, unfortunately. Let's go. Are you hungry? I mean, after the gym, like 100%. Free encounter for Cresselia, really like it. We already got 18 actually. Already 18? That's pretty good actually. In half an hour. I'm having luck with the encounters, I guess, because it should be from 25 to 30 per hour actually, and I'm already at 20 in half an hour. Yeah, that's pretty solid, because I started from 300. I wasn't expecting that, actually. I just realized it. I didn't even feel like I got this many so far. I mean, but if they keep being this free, we're about to fly. By the way, I should include in the thumbnail that I'm in the Sinjoh ruins for the Dialga, but I don't know how to do that. Probably I could use one of those like little things that every single time you join a place comes down like from the northern part of the screen that says like Sinjoh ruins, but I don't even know if it exists as a thing for the Sinjoh ruins actually, because it is not an actual place. I will check, I guess, and I can put it over the Dialga's head. In the thumbnail, I mean. I'm also collecting many Masquerains actually, or I was like getting unlucky in the past sessions, or I'm just being lucky right now. This is my first one ever, and considering that this one goes faster than Cresselia, might happen that I get multiple this year, actually. I will be going in for Dialga and Palkia and Giratina as the order. But this is my first one actually. So I'm pretty curious, like the sound feels extremely free to me right now. But of course, like, I mean, there are two ways to go for this one. You can, I mean, because every single file you can collect 2 Sinjoh Pokemons. I'm going for this second one that is available in the file, because in the first one you have to press many times A, many times, because there is a big cutscene, like the cutscene is the same, and then there is another cutscene that shows you talking to Cynthia and to like an Iker and to another person, I think. But it is like longer actually. You have to press A. I'm going for this one. I mean, I would have gone for like this way, so the one in which you don't have to press A almost at all. In any case, I would have gone for this one, but especially in this scenario, like I need devices that gets played by themselves so that I can focus on Cresselia and Masquerain. Vada, George, how's it going? Guys, how did the 2025 start for you? Was it fine so far? I know that a single week is not enough, but to me it was, bro. I already found a shiny actually. I found an Arceus yesterday in the last encounter of this session. That's why right now I got 2. And it was super great. By the way, new subscriber, thank you so much. Thank you so much, I just noticed it. Thank you so much. By the way, honestly, considering that I was really expecting... I mean, as it is right now, I kinda am expecting not to get many shinies this year, honestly. Like, to me, if I get to 10, is already very solid. I'm not even gonna lie. And my average is 30. 300, I wish. 30 per year. So, if this year I get 10, is a lot. So, having already one in the bag feels pretty nice to me. But well, yeah, it was pretty nice actually. I've been waiting for these streams to come for months, so right now I'm really happy actually about it. And then any other thing is going pretty good, I would say. Yeah, it isn't bad. It isn't bad, considering that overall I kinda count 5 days per week, from 3 to 4 hours per day. So let's say from 5 to 20 hours per week is pretty solid actually, I would say. And considering also that the past year for 6 months I got only 3 shinies. I got pretty lucky in the remaining 6 months. But also the past year I hunted a lot. So if I wasn't like stuck for the first 6 months, I would have probably got to 40/50 actually. I'm pretty sure about it. I mean, just like split the Larios Hound in 4 different hounds. I already am at 35 at that point. So with a little bit more of like luck, considering that I got a Markrow after 31,000, Larios 46, Shamin 34. I didn't have the biggest luck yesterday, the past year, but in terms of encounters, in terms of Pokemons found, so targets, it was pretty broken actually. Only 2 phases in the Eterna, getting away with both of the targets. Also the Relic Castle. The past year was something actually. I don't think so, man. At all. This layout is what you will be seeing for 4 days out of 5 every week. So this year will be tough, but we'll see. At the end of this year, there will be a shiny compilation made of like 5 Pokemons, probably. It'll be fun. But I mean, as long as those 5 Pokemons are the 3 Sinjoh Rune Pokemons, a Cresselia and a Masquerain, then I'm satisfied. But I mean, there also is the Arceus that I've already found. I mean, that I just found. It is. I don't know if it will happen this year, because I'm using that hound as a sort of ace card. Alright, so if I'm doing an hound that requires my hands to be busy, but I still have potential devices that I could be hunting on, then I go for those hounds. That's how I'm looking for using and like taking advantage of these hounds. For example, when in the future I will be hunting for the dogs in Argon Soulsilver, I still didn't test really this setup, but I should be able to go for them with 3 devices, and at that point I would still have one that is free, and one would be dedicated to the Sinjoh ruins. Why not? So that's how I want to use them. I don't want to go for this Sinjoh ruin hound as a main hound. Alright, so if I got another reason, so another round that I'm going for, and I got 3 devices, I go for it. If not, I don't, just because this round is not this important to me to make my channel stop and stick to it. Alright, so potentially not finding anything for a lot of time just because I want to get them. Alright, as it is right now. Then probably if this year I'm able to get Dialga and Palkia pretty soon, so let's assume that something crazy happens and I don't know, by September I got both Dialga and Palkia. At that point I might consider going like fully into Giratina, so 4 devices, and like dropping, I mean not dropping, but not going for anything else just because I want to complete the trio this year. At that point I would be doing that, but as it is right now I'm not considering as a goal having the whole trio found this year. Yeah, I'm collecting many side hounds actually in these months, and I like it because every single side hound got a specific role. Alright, I got the Dratini hound, the Dratini in the cave, so I will be fishing for it. I mean, I am fishing, but I just did 300 encounters for it because then I found the main hound. I found the main target, so I stopped it. And it was the replacement for Riolu that I got. So I got this Dratini, then I got the Sinjoh Renowned that got this specific role that I mentioned. So only when I can't actually play, I go for them. Then I also got the other 2 quests that I'm going for, that are the Game Corner quest and the Fossil quest. And both of those 2 also got a specific role. For example, Game Corner one is the one that I go for whenever, like, I don't know, for example, the past year I needed to start the Safari Week, but my Safari journey that started before the Safari Week actually, but I wanted to go for it, but I still wanted to find something pretty quickly before going for it, and that's why I dropped into that little spot announced for the Game Corner. So, and then there is the Fossil quest that is just something that I go for whenever I got that lucky that I didn't actually have plans for the next rounds after the ones that I'm doing right now. So for example, if right now, even if I do have the plans for the whole year right now, but if right now I was finding Masquerain, Dialga and Cresselia all together and I didn't have anything to do, and I would still need to have time to create, like, to think about the hounds or create a layout, I'll be sitting on a phase for the Fossil quest just to be able to collect all the ideas and get away with something. Then I find a target in the Fossil quest and I go into the idea that I thought about during the Fossil quest. But I mean, actually I go for the phases in the Fossil quest whenever I want. So not only because of that, like, that is a sort of last resort to me, but many times I just feel like I want to get a fossil and I want to do something different, also because it is cool for the streams, I guess, and I go for the fossils. By the way, right now I'm hunting for the fossils in a very strange way actually, because I'm going for 3 different fossils at the same time. I'm going for Shieldon and I am at, I think, 11,000 for it. I'm going for Enorit and I should be like at half odds. And I will be starting, I think, Omanite. Because so far I got Aerodactyl, Cranidos and Lilip. So every time I got a session, we have like multiple ones that can shine, so we don't actually know the target. Just to be doing something different from the other rounds in which I go for like the same target from 4 devices. Even if, honestly, if I could go back, I don't know if I would be single hunting for 3 fossils at the same time rather than triple hunting for the same one. Cause it is a bit too chaotic to my side, honestly, considering it is a long run, because it will be a long quest. But it is fine, actually. It is entertaining, at least. Like, it is cool to see and to wait for the one that decides to shine. Battering. All good actually. I'm having a pretty decent luck with Cresselia right now, because in 50 minutes I got 27 encounters, which is a little bit over the... No, I got a Sarskit. That is a little bit over the average. By the way, what about you? All good? No. Good question, actually. No, I'm collecting a single fossil and then I'm resetting. To me, it is the best way to go for it if you're hunting from more devices. If you're hunting from a single one, or even 2, why not? I didn't try, but even 2. I wanted to hunt by 3, by the way. But even 2, you can actually do that pretty decently. But I mean, then if you have a controller mod, you can you can do whatever you want. But no, I'm just soft resetting after having collected 1, and it's going pretty good actually. I don't remember the average encounter per hour, but it should be like, might be 150 each. Probably too much. I don't know. No, it might be. Not sure. I think I'm doing like 400 Toro per hour. Probably a bit more. Tonight you start a little bit later. Oh, I see. A moonstone for what? Oh, I see. Hold on, give me a second. I gotta track down a thing that I gotta remember to do after this stream, actually. That I will forget 100%. You see, I should have started the Dialga's encounter. I would have saved like 20 seconds here. I gotta remember about this thing. I can literally do whatever I want, and in the meanwhile, the Dialga's encounter will still be doing something. So, I gotta remember it actually. I just lost an encounter. Nice. Ma bella sala. Alright guys, like, you wrote like 100 messages. I don't even see the previous ones actually. To you too. How's it going, Sala? How's it going with Trico? Hi, Lily. Oh, that's a Starly. Should I use the repel? By the way, every time, even if I pay attention to the encounter, I'm so not used to seeing these sparkles from my Pokemons that I get flashed. That I flinch every time I see them. Then I remember. But I really don't like having a Pokemon that drops these sparkles that appears in the battle. Apart from the shiny. I mean the wild shiny. Bro, how many into it? 36? I'm sorry. To me, you will still not touch 40. I got this feeling. It just doesn't. But what I'm waiting for is Ring to say Shiny Trico and you to like burst in tears. Bro, every single time Cresselia moves into my freaking route, I just shifted the eye to the chat and I lose it. Every time, bro. I mean, fair enough. I got punished. I should focus on the encounter until I get it. The game is just telling me so. By the way, I feel like I should switch the cartridges, the Soulsilver cartridges, because on the left part of the screen there is the Arceus that was most recently caught, and the right part there is the one that was like the older one. I don't like it, like the the older one should be on the left. So I will do that. Oh, and by the way, I restarted a new file for Soulsilver to go for these Dialga actually, because the other one was actually, I mean, the other device in which I saved inside of the Sinjoh ruins was stuck into the Sinjoh ruins. You can't escape it, and I couldn't change the Arceus. Ironically, you have to collect the Pokemon to escape, and I didn't want to, so I restarted a new file that I backed up. That is this one, and I did some resets for the ID, and the ID got a 777 in the end. It is 54777. It is not incredible, but I've never got an ID with a 777, so it was cool. Where is it? Way to find... Oh, true actually. Might take advantage of it myself if I will ever need to restock some like useful items. Because like I have zero rare, no, not zero, but almost zero rare candies actually, and they can come in handy. But I already set up my Smeargles, so I don't even think they will ever be useful to me again. And also there are still a couple platinums in which I gotta collect all the items from. So there should be, like, as far as I remember, like 15 rare candies. From 15 to 20 rare candies in a platinum. So not bad actually. Let's go, you got the mindset. You got the mindset, Salah. Whenever you get to like a certain amount of encounters, you don't care about it anymore and you just want to get to the world record. That's it. I was feeling the same way actually. Hi Miguel, would you mind writing in English? Possibly. See you later. I shouldn't have used this freaking Reaper right now, so let me try hard and get Cresselia, because it's the last triple I got. By the way, the catch for this Cresselia will be probably more tedious than the actual round, because I have so few dive balls in this file, and I want to catch the Cresselia in this same stream I get it, and it will be a 1.6% every dive ball, and I got like 13 dive balls I think in this file, so every single time I run out of dive balls I will reset and I will try the catch again. But even if I had like 200 eyeballs, I don't think I would have been throwing more than 20 before resetting. I mean after, oh yeah, before resetting actually, because I don't want to waste them. As I said in the prologue. 43k into Onyx. Seems rough actually. In which game? Where is the place in which you're hunting for it? I also hunted for a shiny Onyx. And it also took me a little while, I'm not even gonna lie. But in the end I found it. By the way, in the end, the math is never wrong. In an hour, in the end, I only got 30. I mean, only. It is the best number, actually, but you can get from 25 to 30. If you're lucky, a bit more than 30. In the end, I got 30. At first, I was getting lucky. I got 18 in 20 minutes and then 12 in 40. But no, like a bit different, but like 18, no, like 17. In 25, 23 minutes, I think, I don't know. By the way, I can't wait to show you the layout for the Safari Zone account, actually. It will be cool. And I can't believe I would already been showing it to you actually, because I was expecting to be sitting like a month on Arceus. That isn't a month, of course, but I was expecting to be doing like at least 4 sessions for Arceus. Thank God I kept hunting that day. Thank God. In the last encounter. I don't know. I'm not the one that hosts it, so I don't know. But it usually is in June, so I would say so. Hi Atlas, how's it going? By the way, to know the dates, you just have to wait for Absol to say them. But I don't know when he says them actually. I guess it will be around May that he drops the date. Or the survey, because I mean it's not that he drops the dates, he drops a survey and the winner from this survey is the actual date, so the date that the people prefer the most. But it kinda is during June in general. Like, as far as I know, not many times it was like already the last week of May or the first week of July. I don't know about July, but May should be tough. I think. I don't know. I would say I'm pretty sure it will be in June actually. As far as I remember, this is the usual month. Oh, in Crystal, alright. I've never hunted in Crystal. I've never played Crystal, actually. By the way, are you an Onyx lover? That you hunt for it in every generation? I don't really like how it looks, actually. I don't really like how Crystal is presented. That's why. Oh, I see. Fair enough. The 8/love story. Classic. But do you also like to hunt in Gen 4 and 5 by chance? What is Pizzo? Is it the Onyx translation? Free encounter here. I like it. Got it. So the second generation's Pokédex is your favorite one, right? My favorite Pokédex is the Gen 4. And after that one, the Gen 1. Right. Another free encounter. Love to see that. But by the way, I like this little jump that Cresselia does whenever I talk to it. This little like jump that goes backward. It is cool. Why would it? I mean, what does it have different from the other games? The worst workers. They aren't good slaves, I guess. I thought I got the encounter actually, I was super sure. I was confident about it, but it flew away. Come here. No. This Cresselia doesn't want me. No, I got it! No! Bro. I got the encounter, but it flew away. I mean, it's not that it flew away. I missed the route and it flew away. Just what I was talking about. By the way, what satisfies me right now about the Masquerain choice is that at least this time that I'm going for a first level in Europe, it actually is an hard first level in Europe, because the previous one that I went for was just something that I think that probably people didn't want to commit into just because Whismur doesn't even look great. But I mean, it was with the Yoan sound, but it is a normal sound in the end, like you get used to it, there is not like something particular. But at least this one, I mean, I also think that probably it is not really known. But I mean, in the end, in like 10 years, no, 15 years, I mean, almost 20 years of this game existing, I guess that probably like the old school Shiny Hunters know this sound. But I mean, at least this one is actually hard, so it will be feeling better actually. Whismur wasn't supposed to be hard, but in the end it ended up being hard, considering the amount of phases. So in the end I was also satisfied with it. But dogs. I got a dog, actually. Thank you so much, Alain. Thank you so much. Really, like, the most random shiny ever. Like, I would have never expected it. By the way, like, bro, that was the freaking only session in which I didn't say last encounter. Bro, imagine if I was saying last encounter and there was a shiny Arceus, like, it would have been crazy. It would have been crazy. It already was. But with also me announcing the last encounter would have probably been the clip of the year. And it was just the first one. By the way, I don't get why the timer sometimes lags and sometimes like disappears for like half a second. I'll try, hold on, let me close it and open it again. Let's go, bro. Good luck. How many encounters into it? I mean, resets into it. Got it, got it. Yeah, you have to play through 3 badges, so yeah. What do you mean? What do you mean by saying flow? Give me a second. Stylish clothes. I honestly don't even know what to think to when it comes to stylish clothes. Like I don't really know. Hold on, I mean, I don't really know what it actually means. Let me see if I Google it. What happens? What appears? I don't know, honestly. I don't know how to answer. Like I'm not really. I don't know. If you can tell me a bit more what you mean by saying stylish clothes, I can try. Bro, you can always go for another one. I mean, for another phase, actually. Here's an easy out. Just back up the file and go for another one. No, I don't. Never liked them, actually. I mean, on me. On other people, I mean, I like them, actually, why not? But I wouldn't wear them, personally. No. I mean, if I wanted to, I would be bald right now. No, I'm not. And ironically, I only wear Jordan 1 low. That's the only shoe that I wear. I literally only wear Jordans for like my entire life. Previously, when I was playing basket, I was preferring the high ones. Also, like, I mean, to walk on the street actually, not only to play. Because to play you need them. But I mean, not the high one, the mid ones actually. But right now I feel like the low ones, I don't know. I really like them actually. Also how the trousers like fall on them. I prefer way more them actually. Back then I wasn't liking them. I don't know how he dresses actually. But for you, don't you have like a 3DS to back up the file? No, never went to the military. I'm 21. It was something that existed like earlier in Italy. I mean, like before, not earlier. But right, guys, why did you say that on Crystal the hounds take longer? Like, what is the difference between Crystal and Gen 3? Yeah, why not? Why not? I don't know what a mole is. I guess like a square. Might be. I confirm my theory and then I will answer. Alright. No. I would say... the point is that these freaking resets are this long that I don't want to say something like cringe and risk potentially to insert it in a video. But I mean, I would prefer to put myself. Actually, I will carry it down in the video if I find a shiny, I guess. Yeah, for sure. I mean, bro, as long as there is no proof that it happened, it didn't happen. So, if people couldn't see that, it didn't happen. So fair enough. Definitely the second option. But I think everyone would actually go for it. Like, if you do that in the middle of a mall, from that day on, you will be. Especially now that TikTok exists and people, whatever happens, people like record it and uploads it on TikTok. That to me, honestly, it is like embarrassing or something. Like, it is like it should be illegal, honestly, to me. That you can record like someone and post it on TikTok and anyway. From that day on, you would actually be the person that put himself in the middle of a mall, so definitely put myself. Like 100%. Real? Real? I mean, there's also the toilet, so... Bro, you buy new pants, you go to the toilet, you wash everything, or... Oh yeah, I guess you don't throw away the pants because of that. I don't know, but definitely the second option is the best one. This Cresselia, and it flew away, alright. Like, bro, two freaking minutes in the first route, in the route 201, 202, and then it flew away. I know. Hi Fede. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Unfortunately, I had to change it a little bit, but it still is like, almost the same as before. I just had to switch a Dialga. I mean, a Masquerain into a Dialga, but because it was more convenient. But I'm also really liking this setup. I'm pretty happy actually. By the way, just to be sure, Null, it was you that told me that was from Italy, right? I didn't make it up in my mind. Because I'm not sure right now. Alright. Yeah, I remember that. I mean, honestly, I would still think like I would use the bag of the pants that I bought, and I would put there the other ones that are like dirty, and I would wash them at home, I guess, or even like there in the actual mall a little bit, and then I would bring them home and wash them. Like, I don't think I would throw them away. It depends on how much I paid them actually, because I mean... almost actually, because Ring, Null, Fede and Sala are Italian. And me. Actually. So 6. True, and honestly, like I would have never thought so, like ever, unironically. Is it? Is it famous? Like, I'm discovering things right now if it is. Oh, so you're, I mean, you're a little bit Italian too, actually. Many Italians here right now. By the way, from which part of America? I remember you told me, but I don't remember anymore, actually. I don't think it was from the US, actually. Oh, California, right. The Shiny Trick account. I mean, I guess that one works for the Ring sound too. For the Ring's luck. Which creator? Honestly, like, I don't know any Italian person got a YouTube channel dedicated to shiny hunting apart from me, Lux, Ferro, Jude, and other people from the Italian Discord server, and that's it. I don't know if there are other ones. I mean, there are, because you told me. But I don't know them, actually. By the way, Sala, how many encounters for Trico? 36? Free encounter, gotta love to see that. Almost 13 hours into it, by the way. Today, I don't know if I will be doing 75 or more. I kinda have the time to be able to do a bit more, actually. But I'm not sure. Because right now I should be stopping at 75, so the schedule says that I should be only hunting for another hour. But Honestly, like, I could do another one. And then I would still be going to sleep at midnight, that is fair enough. And also, because this afternoon I also slept an hour and a half, because I was absolutely destroyed. So that helps. I'm feeling better right now, so I will be able to go to sleep a bit later. I mean, not I will be able, I will have to, because I will not be able to go to sleep soon, actually. Yeah, on the last reset. It was the first time it happened to me, actually. Never experienced it yet. So now we got the last encounter, last encounter of this session, Shiny. We just gotta go for the first one. First encounter, Shiny. And it would be incredible as a thing, actually. But probably sad, because the majority of the times in the very first encounters, apart from these rounds that take long, but in the very first encounters, like, I'm still alone sometimes. So probably it wouldn't be like as crazy as a moment. But first encounter of the session. 37k today, alright. GL. By the way, as Luke said, I literally speedrun a freaking shiny, a freaking shiny Arceus, literally. Love it, because I started this session and I got it was so clean actually. Bella Verzi. How's it going? I opened the freaking Pokédex. Free encounter, I love it. Oh, an emerald. After how many resets do you reset the file? Don't worry, it's going pretty good actually. I'm always full of joy whenever it comes to be hunting. Actually, I really want to hunt, so I'm happy, actually. Yeah. And also, as I told you in the past sessions, right now I don't even have the lessons, because there is the exam session, so I'm not even this much in a rush, because every time, before, as you already know, I was coming back, I was eating in a rush to be able to be on stream and still have the hours, a decent amount of hours done. So right now I'm more chill, way more. Literally, if I hang out, you just to go to the gym, and that's it. So I do that in the morning, so I'm way more chill. But unfortunately, because of the rush period, right now I'm used to eat very fast and as if I was in a rush, even if I'm not, and that is not very good actually. But I just got used to it, and honestly, it's not even the worst. I don't care. But I noticed it actually. Unironically, when I got the lessons, I eat and I'm stand up. By standing up, unironically, I don't even sit. Because while I cook, while I eat, I cook other things that I have to eat. So I can save time actually. But and I notice that sometimes I do that even if I'm not in a rush right now, for example. So I'm trying not to do that. But here's tough, actually. And I want to get to the point that I don't even taste the food anymore, you know? By the way, Salah, will we ever see you double hunting? I think you would discover a word, actually. It would be great to get another shiny, actually, because, I mean, that Arceus was very quick. I double pressed Cresselia, I will have to skip the next one. Anyway, what I was saying is that, yeah, I'm pretty sure that by the end of the month I will get another shiny, actually, also because I will be doing more than 5 sessions per week in this month. So, and I'm referring to the Safari Zone out, by the way, not from this one, actually. But if something was shining from this layout, honestly, even within the end of February, I would be extremely happy. And of course, the best one would be Masquerain. I think I didn't talk to Cresselia, and I left the island. Nice. Because Cresselia wasn't appearing in the map. Do you think so? I never thought about it actually, but you know what? At least once in his life it happened. While being the Pope. To me. Imagine. By the way, 400 for Dialga, it is the first town that gets to 400. And, I mean, will be the first town that gets every number, actually, from now on. I mean, it depends, actually, because if I find Dialga and we had to start from 0 for Palkia, then it would not. And then probably Cresselia would be able to touch a record before. Without probably, like 100%. Oh, I had to skip the encounter, but I counted it, so I have to skip the next one. I don't remember it. Yeah, 100%. 100%. But in my honest opinion, it cursed for less. But I remember that I have to skip this encounter. I also give you mine. It would be wasted for me, considering the amount of encounters that I do. I also give you my luck. Oh, by the way, as I was saying, like almost at the beginning of this stream, it is very bad that you can't actually leave the Sinjoh ruins whenever you save that you are already inside. Because I didn't collect I didn't give to the Arceus. No, I didn't collect in all the files all the plates that I need. And I will need the Steel type one and the Psychic type one. And I didn't move them. So every single time I find a Sinjoh in Pokemon, so whenever I will find Dialga and I want to go for Palkia, I will have to start a new file. That is not a problem, like it takes me like 40 minutes to get to the Sinjoh ruins from a new file. But I also want to associate to the Pokemon a cool ID, so I will have to... all of them will be coded in different IDs, because I have to change the plate of Arceus. So yeah. A little waste of time, but... I also feel so. It is close. Imagine. I don't even know the percentage to find the Moonstone actually. But I remember that Tiago got like an infinite amount of them. But no, to me it will be a Moonstone found before the Shine. I bet. By the way, it might actually be... Did you check for the percentages when it comes to picking up a specific item for a specific level of a Pokemon you gotta pick up? Because... might be that the level that you got them at got like a low percentage for that stone. I didn't remember the spreadsheet with all the percentages. Already a Masquerain encounter? Already. It was close to a Cresselia one, but I think that a white passed. Masquerain. Already 42 encounters collected for Masquerain so far today. In an hour and 45 minutes, kinda. No. My goodness. Can't wait to actually. Can you remind me when you're uploading the video? Every time from route 201 to 202, and then it just skips my route. I think it is route 20. No, mine is 202. I don't even know which routes are those. I don't remember, hold on, let me check. So this one is the route... Oh, 219, and this is 201. So 201, 219, 220, 221, yeah. Alright. Hype. Alright guys, every single time I scroll down the Dialga's encounter, if I can call it that way, I can't stop fantasizing of me like finding two at the same time. Like it'll never happen, but I can do it. Like I don't know. Every single time, like I'm imagining the double star. I think I might die. I'm not even lying. You will freaking see me on television because I'm dead at that point. Like, I would be dying live. I would have an infarct, like 100%. I was already about to have one when I found Riolu, imagine. But I can't do otherwise. Like every time I think about the double star when I scroll down. That's just how it is. By the way, yeah, I can confirm that I will get to 400 tonight for Cresselia. So, like a couple hours still, like an hour and a half of hunting still. Very good. Nice. Are you serious? Didn't know that. Why electric? Just to reborn me when I die of earth attack? When I find it? Alright. I would have never ever thought about it being an electric one. I mean, I would understand Darkrai being psychic. Also because of Dream Eater. And also Bad Dreams kinda seems like an ability that is related to a psychic Pokemon. And also there is Hypnosis, but there is also like Dark Void. So I would have seen it being a psychic type, actually. But Cresselia electric type? No. But it makes sense. But probably, yeah, I would agree with Fro here. Probably Ghost. Would have been looking cooler. I can't, even if Cresselia got a bit of yellow, but I can't see it being a electric type. I don't know. It's super strange. True. I mean, everything makes sense actually. I didn't know it was able to learn many electric moves, but yeah, yellow and levitate makes sense. And what is the reason behind the fact that they didn't go for it in the end? For it being electric? Free encounter, love to see that. Another free one. Clean. Also Masquerain encounter. But I still don't know, I didn't do the math when it comes to how many encounters I'm able to do for Dialga in an hour. Actually, didn't pay attention to how long is the cutscene. Or let's assume it is like 2 minutes and a half, and let's assume it is 3 minutes, because in the end, like, it is not that I'm ready, like, in the exact moment it ends. Yeah, like 40 encounters. Probably a bit more than 40, I would say, like like almost 50. It's not a bad number actually. But so far, the point is that I can't actually even count the first session because I was single hunting for it, so I can't even do the math with the outcome that I got so far. So probably 40 is right. 40 in an hour, yeah. Because this is the 5th session. In the first one I got like 20, I guess. So yeah, like 40. And 30 for Cresselia. And I would say like 20 for Masquerain. The Pokéathlon for the Water Stone. Did you check the day in which it is available in the store? I never remembered those days actually. But I've been grinding so much in that place to get the stones back then when I didn't have 20 games and I had like an infinite amount of them. Starmie, Jolteon, Vaporeon, and Flareon. But you have to wait a week actually to be able to have another Water Stone available. Or you can just do it in another file. Starmie is a shiny that I'd really like to have. Also Staryu. I mean Staryu in particular. Point is that I gotta find the right setup to drop that Haunt into. I think that one, when it comes to the fishing, I can't see that Haunt as something that isn't like a side Haunt. So just throwing the game into another Haunt that I already got ongoing. But right now there already is Dratini that I'm mounting the same way. So I think that Staryu will wait. Because even if I'd like to have it in my water quest, it doesn't really work in it, actually, when it comes to the layout. Because I got 4 devices, and I like to split. I mean, I don't know if you remember it, but the criterion in which I was hunting in that spot was double hunting for something and double hunting for something else in that layout with 4 spots. Whenever I was finding one of the targets, I was going quad into the other one. But if I was inserting a fishing encounter round in Gem 4 that requires like the reaction time, etc., I would only be able to single round. And whenever I find the other round that isn't a fishing encounter one, I would have to go quad into the fishing encounter round. So like it wouldn't work, unfortunately. The only fishing encounter that I can do in the water quest is in Fire Red and Leaf Green, in which there is the exclamation mark, but it stays. So in the end, it actually is a random encounter. And there still is I mean, I already got in mind an round that I want to do in Fire Red and Leaf Green with the rod. The one for Shelter, in which I can also get Orsi, Sidra, Gyarados, and a 1% Psyduck. That would be a dream. Infernape, Floatzel, Rotom, Garchomp, Yanmega, and Weavile. There are many physical attackers actually, but I mean, who cares actually? Like, if you have to play the story, you can even go for like 6 physical Pokemons and that's it. As long as you like them. When it comes to their look, they look amazing actually. Apart from Garchomp, unfortunately, but I mean, at least the regular form looks amazing. So also the shiny form does. But I mean, that's always the same topic. But I really like all the other ones actually, a lot, apart from Weavile. I don't really like that color combination actually. Pokemons that don't have a strong color on, so basically a dark color. I feel like they are missing something, because they are actually. Thank God that Cresselia got the purple. But there are scenarios in which it doesn't work this way. For example, Dialga and Palkia is a bit different, but in the end you can kind of apply the same concept to them, because there is like a shade of blue that is darker and the other one that is lighter, and that works actually. You can see like a big contrast with the same color that still works to me a lot. But Weavile got like two colors that already don't really look good to me actually, put together, that are also very bright. So but we are talking about alright. So like a shiny only running Platinum. Alright. Good luck. With a special water type. So from your team, but do you want to stick to Gen 4 Pokemons only? Because to me, I know you already got Tentacool, but to me Tentacool is insane as a shiny. Honestly, I don't really like Gastrodon. Probably one of the shinies that I like the least. I don't think I would suggest it. I completely agree, Fro, here. I really like it, actually. But they still have to be visible. So Pokemon as Garchomp is visible, but I still don't like it. And like Seal or something that I don't like. But when it comes to Zapdos, I like it, for example. Regice is perfect to me, for example. Apart from, I mean, it is majestic in Gen 4. It is super noticeable, it is perfect. And it is also super bright. It is something that I like on shinies. I like that you can distinguish them like super easily. Not saying it's something that should be not working, but should be applied to every shiny, because I like the shinies as like, being different from each other, so I like different concepts applied to them, but there are only a few concepts that I can't stand on shinies. Shinies that are unnoticeable, unironically, as the ones that I mentioned before, so Seal, Garchomp kinda. Shinies as Weavile, that got those colors that don't have anything to do with each other, and that are like extremely bright. I don't know. And also when there is a line that got a color, for example the Abra line that got brown that turns into a lighter brown, and then in the same line the same color turns into another color. That thing drives me crazy actually. Then apart from these ones, I don't think there actually is any other thing that I don't like. Something that I occasionally dislike, because in the majority of the cases I like it, but sometimes I don't, is when the shiny is completely colored of a single color. In general, I like it, but sometimes I don't. For example, Hoppip is so cool, in my honest opinion. Oh, regular Pokemons then. Alright. So you were just looking for good looking Pokemons, or like an efficient team when it comes to like roles? By the way, 4th gen Pokemons. Problem is that the Gen 4 Dex is pretty poor. Let me think. But wait, don't you... Oh no, because it is not a water type in Gen 4. Rotom Wash. I think, at least. Oh yeah, it is Electric Ghost. Yeah, I remember that I already checked it back then actually, but I wasn't sure. Alright, just a team with different typing. I don't know, I kinda see Floatzel as I lost the encounter as mandatory. Actually, it is so broken also. And I'm just looking for a picture with all the water types so that I'm not sleeping on anything, but there are none of them, unironically. Yeah. Anyway, there is actually nothing, so I would stick to Floatzel actually. And also, it is so iconic as a Gen 4 Pokemon. I don't know. I know it is mainstream, but mainstream is just... I don't know, doesn't work to me. As an excuse not to go for something, actually. And Gastrodon is super poor as a Pokemon, in my honest opinion. Like, it is not strong at all, actually. You can go for Bibarel. I mean, something doable if you wanted to get rid of like a physical Pokemon might be dropping Weavile. That actually I used it in a playthrough. It was also with the right nature, not the right IVs, but at least the nature was right. It is extremely weak actually. So I don't know. I don't even remember if Froslass is special. Also, that one is weak, but at least it is something that I didn't see like used this much actually. And also, it's a cool Pokemon, and I think it is special, but I don't remember. I've never used it. A favorite bad Pokemon. Oh, alright. That's interesting, actually. I honestly don't know. I guess I do. Trying to think about something in Gen 5, because I'm sure about the fact that there's something that is not good in Gen 5 that I really like. Because I like 75% of the decks that, I mean, I love it. So... But is Excavalier strong? I don't remember the statistics. Because I remember it is extremely slow. I don't know if that makes it being unplayable. Alright. Alright, I've never used it, so I don't know. Is Cofagrigus strong? I mean, I barely played these like I played so few Pokemons in Gen 5, in which I actually used them, so... Is Cofagrigus like strong? Because it is powerful when it comes to the special attack, but I'm talking about like, I mean, when it comes to like a strong Pokemon, I think about the competitive actually. So if it is usable, like if a Pokemon is strong, I don't know. By the way, probably one, I guess that this one isn't strong, is Southbuck, the winter one. But I'm not referring to the shiny form actually. Also because I don't even remember how it actually looks. But I really like that one. I don't know if that one is my favorite one. I will need to take a look to all the existing Pokemons to be saying that, but... Alright. So it is a defensive Pokemon. Fair enough. The only time the only time I faced it was against the Pokemon League, and it was strong, but my Pokemons were under-leveled, so it makes sense. By the way, I got a reset in the Masquerain file because I ran out of repels. By the way, I don't have a favorite one. It would take me time. I need to be able to see all of them together, actually. Let me use the white flute, and then the repel. Oh, the repel is already on, right. Sunflower, I like it. I like it. Very good Pokemon, actually. Oh, I do have one. And it is my favorite one, like 100%. Executor. I'm pretty sure it is bad, actually. I've never used it, but I've always loved it. That's also why I felt extremely bad when I lost the Execute. I wanted that. I don't think I would have even evolved it, but I really like that Pokemon. And I really like also the long neck one. This encounter might be a contender for the longest encounter for Cresselia. Oh, is it good? I mean, it got like many weakness actually, as all the grass types. I don't know if I would define it as good, honestly. But I mean, you know more than me when it comes to how versatile a Pokemon can be, I guess. So I trust you. Finally got the encounter. But see, Psychic is not even stab. Yeah, that's the point. Yeah, literally. Was it stab? I thought it was grass bug, actually. It is psychic. Alright. Thought it was a bug. Then is already better, but I still think it gets KO'd from everything. From not even like if the opposing Pokemon is strong, even if the move that he's using is not stab, it is enough for it to be like super effective. That Executor is already down actually. I guess. I don't really remember the stats right now, but I've always thought about it as not a strong Pokemon actually. Getting killed by Cricketune. By the way, Cricketune is already a good looking Pokemon in my honest opinion, especially in Platinum. I like how it looks, I like also the shiny form. And I mean, we can all agree that that one is weak, actually. Yeah, it is. I like the vibe. It got the same Ludicolo's vibe, and I love that one too. Also some Flora, as you said. No, yeah, but I wasn't saying Executor fighting against a Pokemon that is strong against him. Like, I was saying that even if Executor was fighting against a Pokemon that is like a normal like battle against, like it is not super effective or whatever. If the opposing Pokemon that is a normal Pokemon, not a normal Pokemon, but I mean, let's say a normal Pokemon uses, for example, Fire Punch, and that normal Pokemon got a decent attack because it is a decent Pokemon, kills Executor. That's what I meant. I explained it pretty poorly before, so fair. But for example, right now, like I'm making up scenarios, but let's assume that Snorlax could learn Fire Punch. I don't even know like how much normal defense does Executor have, but let's assume that Snorlax could learn Fire Punch. Both of them are level 50. I think that Snorlax was one-shotting Executor. Probably also outspeeding it. I don't know. That's what I meant. I know that this is not the way to judge like how strong a Pokemon is, but I mean, there are too many scenarios that you have to consider to do an analysis. I was just trying to simplify the thing. Also because, like, trying to think about like an eventual EV spread for an Executor, I would say that you give the EVs to the special attack and then to what? Not to the defense. So it already is. Let me Google the statistics. I'm curious. I want to see like the base stats. $85 defense, 75 special defense. Let me see in Smogon an eventual Executor build in Jump 4. So yeah, you have to invest in speed. Fair. So it already is decently weak. It most likely doesn't outspeed the opposing good Pokemon, assuming that it is good. I don't know, like a 5 punch is enough, unironically, even if it's not stab. I guess. Oh, true. True, that one exists too, actually. That's tough, I also really like it. But also Bastion, actually, isn't that one bad too? I mean, all these rock-type Pokemons are bad. Competitively speaking, they're unplayable, I guess. Apart from weird scenarios. I think Rampardos might be my favorite rock type. Can I get the Cresselia encounter? Thank you so much. So 26. So we're already 1 hour remaining. These sessions fly, actually. Apart from the first one, it was tough because I was on double Masquerain. All the other ones have been flying. I would have never expected it, actually. I mean, right now I'm even more rested than I will be in a month, but still. But whatever Pokemon is usable in a run. To me, you should only be looking for something that you like. But if you're looking for like bringing like a team on a Europe series, then I understand. But like, to someone that would just want you to enjoy the playthrough, whatever Pokemon, just as long as you like it, it works. Then whenever you will get to Cynthia, we'll probably get one shot from Garchomp, but I mean, up to that point, you can still use it. Then it will get one shot. But I mean, lions and sheeps, you know. It also works in the world of Pokemon. But honestly speaking, I don't know if you will be looking for natures or whatever when you will be going for that team, but I wouldn't take it for granted that Weavile is able to one-shot Garchomp with a nice punch if you don't have the right nature and decent IVs. Because Weavile is really weaker than it seems. Bella Daniel. Yes, sir. Made in Italy. Oh yeah, with a good item, yeah. So I probably the one that makes the attack be higher and only let you use a single move. That one might be good. I don't really think you need to scarf it. Yeah. Just forgot to mention. I don't even know if during a playthrough you're able to get away with a decent item for it. I don't remember actually. Alright. By the way, guys, before Null mentioned a person that is making... that made shiny hunting more known in Italy, but I asked for the name, but he didn't tell me. But who is this? I'm curious because I generally don't know other Italian people that shiny hunt on Europe, apart from the ones that we know. No, no, he was talking about a person that was doing a living dex in Gen 1. No, not in Gen 1, like in Fire Red, I think, he said. In Kanto, in general. Neither do I. Were both of the Dialgas jolly? I just saw it, but... let me see. No, bashful and jolly. I flashed double jolly. Nothing crazy, but I'm not paying attention to the natures, but I don't think it happened yet. Ah, that's unfortunate. Modest Aerodime. By the way, 300 for Masquerain after 5 sessions. Let's pray that this one is not going to be one of the 30,000 encounter sounds, because I'm kinda really right now seeing this journey as being like only going on with seasons related to the Sinjoh renowned. I'm really not sure that this freaking Masquerain will shine before Cresselia. The Adamant Molten, the insult, unironically. I lost the encounter. I knew it was getting to the freaking Route 202. But I moved it. I predict a neutral nature for Geodude. There we go. Timid Jude, bro. Might be Timid the worst one, unironically. Because I mean, Rash was lowering a stat. No. No, yeah. No, yeah, you're right, Rash is worse. Or probably one... No. It's tough, that's a tough match actually between Timid and Rash, but no, Rash is worse. But Rash was plus special attack. So yeah, I mean, in the end, the speed is something that you use if it is a... No, yeah, Rash. Brave is plus attack minus defense, right? But I don't know the Sunflower's stats, so I assume it is bad actually. And also like grass type Pokemon. I mean, there are few grass moves that are physical, right? Don't remember. I never really been using grass type Pokemon apart from like Torterra. And a couple others, probably. By the way, you can always start from now counting the encounters, actually. I know that it makes like less sense, but better late than never, actually. That was the encounter. It is back. After all the years, but I still don't know all the natures actually. But I mean, after checking them over and over, like every time, at first I was doing the same, of course. But every time I was checking one, and also like finding the shinies with different natures helped actually, because every time back then I was just avoiding every nature that wasn't the best one, so I wasn't even checking actually, apart from the like the ones that are like the most known ones, so Timid plus speed minus attack, Jolly is the same, Modest, Adamant, these ones are the most known. Then there are the like the side ones that like I started to learn because of shinies actually. Every time I was finding a shiny with that nature I was googling it. I mean not googling it, like I saved a photo in which there are all the things, and that's also how I learned the translation, because I would have never if not. But the translation was thanks to the YouTube channel, not thanks to the... Also thanks to the shinies, but I had to always like mention the English translation, so slowly like I learned it. But there are still few that I confuse, more than few. But for example, Brave, my shiny Chimchar was Brave. That's why I remember it. Also Rash, because my Electrode was Rash. Because I synchronized for it, because I just copied a Smogon build and it was saying that Rash was good. I was like, okay. And it was minus special defense, I think. No, minus defense, sorry. Then there are the neutral natures that are also easy to remember because they are different, so you don't really get confused. Slowly, by checking them, you learn them in the end. See ya, Fro, see ya. Thank you so much, and good luck on Geodude. See ya in the next one. I will be on tomorrow, so if you're able to tune, I'm on. Free encounter, nice. Oh, Medicham, by the way, is another Pokemon that in the end got like very mixed statistics, and this makes it not be very good, but I really like though. This shiny form is super good looking to me. I really like it. By the way, cool team actually. Many Pokemon that you don't see often, so I like it. Also, I'm a big fan of Electrode actually. I don't know if it is a liked Pokemon overall, but I like it. Tentacruel to me looks super good also in the regular form. Oh, let's go. Mail day. Let's go. Another free encounter, 3 back-to-back. Nice. Oh, I see. Nice. Psycho Cat is strong, actually. I see. Is it any special edition or something like that? Or is it just like a regular color? That stays very cool, actually. Of course. Let's go, let's go. Oh, nice. I mean, that one is the one that makes it be more visible, right? It is super expensive as far as I know. Or as far as I learned during this stream, because I didn't even know about the existence of it. Really, normal red. Nice. Looks very good in red, actually. Probably the color that I like the least on the 3DS XL is the one that I got myself, so the gray one. But if I could like change it right now for free, I still wouldn't, because I don't like it on the 3DS XL, but it works extremely good with all my setup of consoles, because also my capture cards are silver, my Game Boys are silver, so I still wouldn't change it. Probably only into the black one eventually, but not even. But I still think it looks pretty good in grey. Just the one I like the least, probably. Or... I don't know. No, the blue one is clean. But I don't remember the other colors, actually. I don't know if there are others. Grey, blue, black, red. There is also white, I guess. I want to DS XL and to DS, so... To DS XL, which colors? Mine is light blue and black. What is it? Oh. Right. It was a smart move, actually. By the way, super cool to see that, actually. I also inserted it in the stories highlights. Very cool. Give me a free encounter? No. By the way, already 18 encounters away. I'm really vibing this journey, actually. I was expecting for it to be feeling more heavy. Even with a single Masquerain and not two. Very nice. Yeah. Free encounter. Easy. Oh, that's a lot, but what is that? Like a camera? And if it is that expensive, I guess it's a camera. Do you want to record the hounds? Yeah, I'm from Italy. Another time, both of the repairs ran out at the same time. I see. Did you remove the? I mean, you removed the shiny lock, I guess. Very cool. I want to do it again. I mean, again. No, not again. I didn't do it, but I want to do it myself actually. Very cool. Can't wait. But I have to, like, as far as I know, like I did some researches, but not even too deeply. I have to download the codes, insert them. Like I still have to see how it works actually. Is it easy as a thing to do without having an action replay? Because I don't have it and I don't want to buy it. I don't want to buy 4. Alright. Is it easy to do that in it with the Twilight menu? Yeah, I got it. But are you able? That's an important question actually, because at first I was avoiding going for it, and I was looking for the codes online, because I don't know if you can actually remove the lock and install the shiny lock removal. Because if I was doing that in the 3DS, I mean I have to record on the capture card, so I would have to move the cartridge, so it wouldn't be inserted in the 3DS anymore. So do you know, like, if you change the console, are you still able to hunt for Reshiram? If you tried? Fair. Let's go. Yeah, but does it stick to the cartridge? No, yeah. I mean, I don't worry that, like, you don't have to write the whole tutorial. I just need to know if it actually works. In a cartridge that I insert there, I use the lock and then I detach the cartridge from the console and then I move it to another one that doesn't have the custom firmware. Because if it doesn't work this way, I will not be doing that actually. Because I need to stream the Hound. Let's go. By the way, Atas, do you prefer Reshiram or Zekrom? Are you going for Reshiram because you already got Zekrom? Or Zekrom? I don't even know what is the pronunciation in English. Zekrom should be. So weird actually, it's so different from Italian. Bro, I can't get this encounter, it seems. I think I got 2 Masquerains in the meanwhile, that's wild. I got it, alright. I don't know. No, because there is also Mass Spirit that is the same. So they will be like together, both of them, I guess. I lost the encounter. I got it. All right. But honestly, whenever no, Reiko doesn't count. It doesn't count. It is easier. It's easier. But honestly speaking, whenever I get Masquerain, I don't know if Masquerain will be the one actually, because it might not seem so, but guys, like I need to go like to the left and right, like non-stop for 4 hours is something actually. Yeah, so honestly I don't know. I'm yet to understand which one is worst actually, because at least because there is the attention factor when it comes to this comparison. For Masquerain you don't need it, even if sometimes you do, because you have to use the repel bar. You just have to X, A, B, and you're done. So you don't even have to check the screen actually. Cresselia requires more, so considering that in the end Cresselia got like 7 or 8 encounter more in an hour compared to Masquerain. So like Cresselia got 30% of the encounters more, or like 20% of the encounters more. And it requires like way more attention. I think that this is enough for it to be worse than just the fingers that start to hurt. So yeah, in the end probably Cresselia and Mass Spirit are worst, I would say. Also because if I wanted to, I could be double haunting for Masquerain. Like assuming that I was only haunting with 2 devices for Masquerain and nothing else, I would be able to do that. For Cresselia, to me, you can't double haunt in an efficient way. So yeah, Cresselia. Raikou doesn't count because the bad part when it comes to, I mean, the normal encounters take a long, in general, take a long time, but the bad, like, a lot of time is not even the problem. The point is the map, actually. So you don't even have like it is not that after 10 times you go up and down you have the encounter and you know that it is guaranteed. That's what makes it different. So yeah, in the end the only thing when it comes to Raikou and Entei is that they take long, also because the combination of buttons that you have to press is not even bad actually. You can memorize the movement decently easy, I guess, as far as I remember. It was 4 years ago actually, so I don't know. But I should be able to triple down for them, so it should work. Because in the end the movement was you do a step to the left, there is a little bit of a cutscene, then you use the escape rope, then you go down, right, and then up and down. That's it, it's not the worst. And also you can see two at the same time. No, not at the same time. Two in the same reset. So it goes way faster than it seems. But I'm still hoping not to phase too much when I will be going for both of them. Let's see if my percentage luck will still stay with me. So far, it stayed. Ah, that's unfortunate. Ursaring is a good shiny. I like it actually. Could have been way better, definitely, but I don't dislike it. If it got the same Teddy Ursa's color, it could have been different for sure. But I really like Ursaring. I don't know about you actually. Is it a strong Pokemon? I don't think, like normal Pokemons in the end, like, I mean, I would say it's a bit rarer for them to be very strong. Yeah, I think I mean neither I would actually. But before we were talking about our favorite bad Pokemons, and Ursaring is very good looking. By the way, I don't remember. I'm not sure that I remember the name of the new Ursaring. Ursa and something. I don't remember. I don't know, but the one that is not standing on two legs, but on four. It looks very good. Oh yeah, alright. Then I knew the name actually. I think it was an Italian translation. That's why I didn't say that. Alright. I thought so much it was Italian actually. Is it? But where's the type? Dark. By the way, last 10 resets for Cresselia, so like 20 minutes, I guess. Oh, alright. By the way, hot take, the normal Ursaring could have been fighting, in my honest opinion. Free encounter? Easy. So are you giving him the status with the item? So like, are you poisoning the Pokemon? As you do with Gliscor, for example. Yeah, that would be very cool actually. I would do that, honestly. A cool little quest to go for. Why flame? But isn't it physical? Is Ursaluna special? I mean, I took for granted it was physical actually. Doesn't the Barn like half the attack? Did they change it? Yeah, but doesn't the Barn damage? I mean, doesn't the Barn status half the attack? That's why I mentioned the potioning. No, the poisoning. Sorry, potioning. I mean, in the old generations. Yeah, but bro, it doesn't make sense to me, honestly. Like, so it should get doubled, then it gets halved. So in the end, it doesn't get doubled. It stays in the regular with the regular attack. I mean, that doesn't make sense, bro. I'm not getting it actually. All right. No, yeah, I got it actually. I still don't understand why. I mean, oh, all right. So it actually applies to the original statistic and not to the statistic that it gets after being burned. Now I got it, and it makes sense. But I mean, it was fair from me not to say that, not to know that actually. It is like a mechanic. I didn't know it worked in that way actually. Yeah. I got it. There are similar things in Yu-Gi-Oh too, by the way. Last 7 encounters. That was the encounter. I guess so, actually. I was about to drop a joke that probably shouldn't. Anyway, give me the Cresselia. No, I can't. Fair enough. There we go. There we go. Free encounter. Love to see that. Yeah, not really the best thing, but I've never done a roamer in Argon and Soulsilver actually. You have to open the Pokegear every time. I mean, a roam around in which you need the map, actually. How does it work? I've never even seen a video about it, actually. Do you open the map or you just go as you go for Raikou, so no map? And you go up and down. Because opening the map with the Pokégear is annoying. Oh, alright. Fair. I mean, fair enough. Like, if it is the optimal way for Raikou and Entei, it makes sense that it is the same for Larias, actually. But it makes you potentially have to use also the repels. I mean, lose time using the repel because it runs out. So, oh yeah, alright. I was asking because I kinda had the memory of seeing someone that was using the map on it, but I'm not sure. That's why I said that I've never seen a video about it. I think it was from a while ago, but I might have made it up in my mind. Might be. By the way, yesterday I was thinking about about the fact that I always say that I go for the roamers that can only be found as roamers, actually. And I was actually figuring out that whenever I find Cresselia, like, there will not be any other roamer in Gen 4 that I can go for. Because there are the birds and Larias, but you can get them in other ways. So, like, I didn't realize it at first. So I think in the end will also go for them one day. Because I like the sound. So, I mean, there are also Raikou and Entei, but it's different because like it's another journey, like entirely. There are two Pokemons, etc. But yeah, so in the end, honestly, like I was capping before. I might actually go for them too. I don't know. We will see. By the way, I just read the Sarah's message actually. No, yeah. So it is an option. The point is that I would be going for the actual same roamer, and at that point I would give the priority to a roamer that I still haven't found. I know that it is another regeneration, but I don't know if... I mean, you got my point, but I will for sure go for Raikkonente in the future. I know that I could be going for Suicune in Gen 3, but if I go for Suicune in Gen 3, I go for also the other two, of course. I mean, I wouldn't set Suicune as the only target, but I already got them. And also, not even once, because Raikou, I already got it. But I will be going for another one for the channel, actually, for the journey. But I'm expecting to even get a potential duplicate for Entei, etc. So it would be extremely repetitive. I'm not excluding it in the future. I will go for them. Might be actually, but I would give the priority to potentially even Larios and Larios, considering that it would be cool because of the fact that they took me so long. So it would be cool to see if I get betrayed also from the roamers. Yeah, go for it. I was liking it actually. Free encounter, but I got the last 3 encounters actually. So probably I'll be able to only answer to a single one. Or I might be giving the priority to the birds in Platinum rather than Larios and Larios. Who knows? Because at least, like, you have... I mean, I will have the video, but the point is that at least it is shown in the Pokemon that I got it as a roamer, because it is in Platinum and you can't get the birds in Platinum. But on the other hand, I mean, you will be able to see in the Pokemon's info that you got the Larios/Larias in another route that isn't the city in which you get the side encounter, so it makes sense. No, I pressed the Masquerain encounter. So honestly, I'm not a person that gets triggered by vomit. So there are many people that actually see another person vomiting and they do the same actually. I don't get triggered that way, but probably if someone does that like all over me, it might happen. But I don't think I would like take my revenge that way. I would do the same. But at the same time, like emoting, I don't think might be the best solution. Actually, I would probably insult the person that did that, and go to the bathroom, I guess. To the toilet. I mean, I wish the bathroom in the cinema. But yeah, that's what I would do, I guess. And honestly, like, imagine emoting in front of a person that actually threw over you. Bro, see you in the next one. Good night. Dream many shiny Tricos. And remember that at least one day you will find Trico. that is something that Ring won't do with Stakataka. So, sweet dreams. See you tomorrow. To you too. By the way, I'm also close to the end. To reset. You have to pick up the amp again, actually, for it to shine. They come back. Let's go. Can't wait. How many encounters do you have in it? 14,000? No, more. Did you touch 20? I don't remember. Oh, 14, alright. Still doable. By the way, the last encounter for Cresselia. I will now mention the fact it is the last encounter, because the last time I didn't and I got it shiny, and bro, if only I mentioned it. I mean, I mentioned it after having found it, but I mean... I will give you the answer in the next stream. But we also got the last Dialga's encounter. I will just be waiting for Cresselia here to have something on screen from old games. Yeah, it's an important answer actually. There we go. And we got nothing. So, I mean, it's not really we got nothing. We got 400 for Cresselia, 466 for Dialga, and 320 for Masquerain. Well guys, with that being said, that's the end for today's session. I'll be back on tomorrow, so yeah. Make sure to tune, have a good night, see you in the next one.